all the way down. Now lift. Shake it. Shake it. Get mad. There you go. There you go. Which I'm going to ask you, when are you ever throwing it over your shoulder?
Never. But I like the idea of
the functionality. The thought sounds great.
He can take it over his shoulder.
Well, the idea is to push it.
Sorry?
The idea is always to push it. You're never going to take it over your shoulder unless you have a walk-up. It's never, ever going to be thrown over your shoulder.
That's fair. How do you want to do it?
Just slide the trigger, squeeze, all the way up, and now forward. And now pull the bassinet back to you. That's easy.
It's really easy for me.
Yep. Hi. Okay.
Yeah. Where do I put it?
Yeah, you can just put them right here. You can put both TVs right there.
Perfect.
Perfect. You good? Are we live? Perfect. All right, awesome. Hey guys, this is going to be a series that we're going to start to create about different brands, and I'm going to take you through the entire journey today on Silver Cross. So understanding the type of strollers you need for Silver Cross is really, really important. And you all can get close and we can take this through the journey, right? So when you have a stroller decision to make, you want to decide which stroller fits best for my lifestyle. The Reef has a perfectly lay flat seat, and the Reef allows me very easily to connect the car seat to it to make it a travel system. So when I connect it to make it a travel system, here's the Reef in a separate color. So now I can connect it very easily on here, and there I make it a travel system. Now, this happens to be a Nuna car seat. Silver Cross does not make car seats in the US, so you have the opportunity of deciding which one you want to connect. But my stroller seat can also sit up. So my stroller seat gives me 3 positions sitting up. I can press the 2 buttons and turn the seat around. Now, Silver Cross is awesome because they make some great accessories that you can add, like a snack tray. Snack tray with a little cup holder, sippy cup. And these just throw in the wash. They're really simple to work with. I can remove the seat, press 2 buttons, take the seat out. I can bring in a bassinet carry cot and slide the carry cot in. Silver Cross has been making strollers since 1877, hence the big pram. So we can bring the big pram in. They've been doing it since 1877, so there's nothing better in full featured than a freestanding bassinet that comes with a stand, and then I can apply my brake, fold the stroller down to the lowest position, and it'll collapse. It'll also stand, making it really simple to pick up. I can unlock it, open it up, take it out of position, and decide what I'm going to connect. Do I connect my car seat adapters? Do I connect the bassinet? Do I connect the stroller seat? So you have the option. The stroller will take 55 pounds, the most capacity in the whole category. So now I can put as much weight as I want in here, and it has a really large basket down below. Now, this is what I call an SUV. You've heard me say before, you need an SUV, or do I want a minivan? The question is, a minivan would be my Wave. So I'll park this over here. This is my minivan. But the minivan will start just like a Reef starts. So it'll start off as a single, and you can add multiple seats if that's what you want. I'm a big fan of saying you don't necessarily need 2 seats until you know that baby number 2 is coming. If you know baby number 2 is coming quickly, then invest in something that becomes a double. Otherwise, one baby at a time, the Reef would be better. On most strollers from Silver Cross, I can add wheel boards. So I can connect the wheel board to the back of it and make it a double on the singles without necessarily needing a second seat. But eventually, the way to look at this is I need a minivan and a sports car, or I need an SUV and a sports car. We will all end up with sports car because we want simple, compact, easy to go all the time. Like, you're gonna want that. The beauty is when you focus on which sports car you want and which SUV you want, you can really build an ecosystem that makes a lot of sense. Now, this will come in different colors. Like the Queen stroller, the pictures are anti-wrinkle. They always look beautiful. Here, we also have a newborn recliner. It does lay flat for newborn. So if you were in a position where I live on the second floor and I have to carry my stroller all the time, I could use a Silver Cross Jet as my one. It's a lot easier to have a full-featured pram that can handle the stuff, go for nice strolls, carry a lot of things, bassinet capable. But I could get away with just this. Once I'm in here, what you give up is a reversible seat. So the baby never faces me. So when you give up that reversible seat, we're constantly doing this to see what's going on. So that's why it's really important to have a full-featured stroller and a sports car, whether I go minivan or whether I go SUV. Everybody makes the same thing in all the categories. The reason why all these manufacturers make so many different strollers is depending on the lifestyle, depending on how you're going to use it. So where are you going to use the stroller? Am I going to go to the park every day? Then I want something with a bigger wheel. If I want it to fold and be compact, I'll probably go with something like this. Another way to split it is his and hers. He can have one in his car, I can have one in my car, and my car seat can connect to both. And that's an easier way to understand that. Push and feel is a big part of this. How they maneuver, how they steer. That's the most important. Which one do I feel comfortable with? That's not better than this, and not better than that. It has to do with you, your lifestyle, where you're going to put it together, how you're going to use it, and that's how all of this makes sense. Every single stroller in here can carry a car seat, making it a travel system. Everything becomes a travel system. So you don't need to buy a travel system, you can build a travel system. The most combination that we do on Silver Cross is definitely a Nuna Pippa, which is right here. So my Nuna Pippa car seat will connect to my Silver Cross really simple. And if I put the adapters on my Jet, once I put my adapters on my Jet, the belly bar comes off. I put the adapter in, now my car seat can also connect to my Jet. Questions? Ask away, no worries. So there is no difference. Brands, Nunamix versus Silver Cross Reef versus Upper Baby Cruise versus Cybex Priam, there's no difference. It really comes down to push. You want the whole thing to fold in one piece, it's not this stroller, it would be the Dragonfly that they're looking at. Do you need it to fold all in one piece? That's a different question. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe it's just going to live in the trunk of my car. All of those questions, the only one that really has the answers is me. There's no such thing as a perfect stroller. There is the perfect pair of strollers. There's no way of getting away with one, because I can't be lightweight, carry two kids, fit in the overhead compartment, and be travel system. It's impossible. You have to grab the 80% of that equation and say, when am I going to use it most? Where am I going to push it most? I'm having a winter baby. How much am I going to be out in the winter until the spring shows up? And that's how you figure this all out. But the whole objective here is to understand that they will all do everything you want, and the role is the most important. We are all busy one-handed. So we're pushing like this or like this all the time. So one-hand push is very, very important. And strolling them is important. Now, converting it So if I end up with a wave, the beauty of the wave is that the wave says, I'll sell you everything together. So everything is going to come together in one package. So you're going to get front seat, top seat, bassinet, and all the adapters to get there. Car seat adapter sold separate, and the car seat would probably still be a Nuna car seat. So, but it gives me the opportunity to do this. There's only one other stroller that gives me the opportunity in a double to put a bassinet on top. And that's the brand new Kangaroo from Silver Cross. I mean, from Bugaboo. I'm pushing a Silver Cross. So this one gives me the opportunity to put a bassinet here, go for a stroll, my toddler's down below, or my toddler decided they want to walk, I can very easily just remove this and take it as a single, leave this in the trunk of the car. The older one's having a panic attack, go get the seat, connect it on here, and we're good to go. But the stroller will push in either direction really easy, even when it's loaded. But it's the question you gotta ask yourself is, do I really need this to start? Maybe not today, right? But if baby number 2 might come quick, you might want it. And that's what it really comes back. And you're petite. Like you push a stroller like this and stand behind it, like you don't know what's going on down here. So visibility becomes part of that problem. Now when you push, which is right here, I push the same reef with the bassinet on it, that's a lot more proportionate.
You were saying that one can turn into that one?
This and this is the same thing.
Same thing, just a different attachment.
Right. So here it is as a single. Like you can feel it's sturdier. You can feel there's more stroller there.
Some weight to it.
It's got some weight to it. So now light compact in and out of the car went away because the goal is to do this. Right, so I'll use a pickup truck all the time, and I'll use it to go to the dinner, and I'll use it to go to Home Depot. Consider this that pickup truck, right? So I can put a lot of people on it, I can do a lot of things no matter what the circumstances. So sure, my pickup truck is not gonna feel like a light little SUV because there's more to it. And that's the balance, that's the trade-off. You gotta determine what's more important. Lifestyle is number 1. Where you live, how am I going to push it, how many kids am I going to put on it, and where am I going to stroll? And that's this baby. Forget about baby number 2. And you do when? March? February. So February baby, you're heading into the spring on maternity leave. So stroller walking every day is a guarantee. Right? So you're going to walk in your city?
Hoboken, so.
Oh, elevator building.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's reef or wave. Either one fits that because you need to beat the pavement. Now, is Silver Cross better than Uppa? No. I don't have to tell you that Uppa in Hoboken is the #1 stroller. There's no question. Every single person has one. The stroller is viral. The stroller performs really well in that environment, but it doesn't mean that a Nuna, a Cybex, or a Silver Cross doesn't perform equally. The question is, do I need to carry it? Now, you would need it because groceries, CVS, and Sparrow, which is right down the street, is everything we do all the time. So you need the carrying capacity. So the large basket goes high in the priority list. Unless you tell me my lease is up in Hoboken in 6 months and we're leaving. If we're gonna stay in Hoboken, 1 year of strolling in the city is 5 years in the suburbs. So your abusive environment of Hoboken with the streets, with the sidewalks, with the snow, with the rain, you'll stop for brunch, the stroller stays outside tied to a fence. That's what happens. We know that the Uppa Baby world survives that really well. There's no doubt that this is prettier, right? It's far prettier. So they're designed, their elements of matching fabrics and frame and wheels is second to nothing. I mean, I was just there in Germany, car seat for